Thank you, Madam Mission Master, fellow Mission Masters, and all the guests here today. Thank you for being a part of my recovery. And bear with me as I try and bring this contest home to Hazel's Heroes. Woo! Yeah! Growing up as a kid, I showed many signs of having a bright future. Due to a broken home at age 13, I was left to my own devices and I had no one to answer to. I started smoking meth when I was a junior in high school at age 17. The drug allowed me to rid my body of the negative effects of alcohol and marijuana instantly, and also focused intensely on my schoolwork. I even remember writing my 10-page senior thesis in about 4 hours the morning before it was due. I earned a B+ on my work. By my senior year, I was using heavily on a daily basis just to maintain. Working a full-time job, and I even managed to graduate at the top 10% of my class. I was awarded a record-setting 13 scholarships, totaling over $45,000. And here began my lifelong dependency on a devastating drug. 17 years later, including 23 arrests, 18 months in drug court, and 3 years in prison. Philip, are you in the room today? What do we call these?
That's called social consequences for antisocial behavior.
That's right, social consequences for antisocial behaviors. My life was still unmanageable, and I remained powerless over my addiction. Then God decided to bless me with a beautiful baby girl, and shortly after, take the life of my loving father, a great cowboy and pioneer, for his last ride to heaven. Soon after, I found myself in the presence of my lawyer, and at this time, I had a moment of clarity. A moment of clarity is when God paralyzes the liar in you just long enough for you to see the truth. And with a broken heart and shattered dreams, I came to the Crossroads Mission for the second time in my life in search of peace. I'm about 3/4 of the way through the program now. And my biggest struggle has been grieving for my father. The Serenity Prayer says, we have to accept the hardships in our lives. And through our struggles comes the pathway to peace. I stand here today, no longer with a heart full of pain and sorrow and despair, but with a peace of mind through writing my emotions on paper and delivering them through speech. In Mission Masters, I have found acceptance. And through the 12 steps of recovery, I have accepted Jesus Christ back into my life. And through God, I have found strength. Praise God, amen. Now each day that goes by, I get a little stronger in my recovery and a little bit closer to God. And in this progress and not perfection, the fogginess of my past and my old self is lifted, and my path of righteousness becomes more clear. I see now that even though I turned my back on God, He was there with me the whole time. I used to pray for a family of my own. And to be a little bit more specific, I prayed for a girl first and a boy second. I even remember thinking to myself how cool it would be to have twins. God has blessed me. God has blessed me past, present, and future beyond my wildest dreams. Today, I am blessed to have had a father that was perfect in no way, but an honor for me to be called his son. A loving mother who's always there to pick me up when I fell. A woman, Amy, who has unwaveringly stood beside me through my selfishness and never accepted the man I was becoming, but faithfully waited for the man she knew me to be. A perfect baby girl who's sound asleep right now, that melts my heart with every smile. And not long ago in my recovery, God has blessed me and Amy with twins to be born sometime around December. Psalms 127, 3-5 says, children are a gift from the Lord, they are a reward from him. Children born to a young man are like arrows in a warrior's hands. How joyful is the man whose quiver is full of them. To the newcomers here today, or anyone that might be standing still in their recovery, the big book says that God will do for us what we cannot do for ourselves. Right. But what it doesn't say is that God will not do for us what we can do for ourselves. So get a sponsor, read the book, work the steps, take action, and help save your own life. Thank you.